Did your OCD and anxiety get worse like once you came in the public eye? Like, did that make it worse? Or
I think it was like when I was little, it manifested, and like I remember I was like so obsessed with like getting cancer when I was like in 6th grade.
That's OCD.
It's so OCD, right? Like I was like, what foods will give you cancer? And I like wouldn't eat those kinds of foods or like, like praying and like whatever, like stuff.
I used to pray. I'm not even fucking religious. Every time I said a bad word, I would have to like pretend to pray.
Yeah,
and, like,
or you'll die.
Or I'll die.
Or like, of course.
I would do it. I'd be like,
you'll die.
someone would be like, are you like schizophrenic? Like, what's happening?
I know. Well, that's what it feels like sometimes.
I know. And like, okay, so yours was cancer. Mine was schizophrenia. And like, I was terrified of it. I still am. Do I not say that all the time? It's I can't get over it. There's certain things about OCD that
well, you know what? I was afraid of that too, because I remember at some point when my stuff got really bad, I remember talking to my therapist and being like, oh my God, I'm so afraid of like psychosis or
yes, yes.
And he was like, you know what? Whenever people get to that point, there's also a way to figure that out.
Yeah, right? Damn,
that
was reassuring.
Right? So I really mean, like even if that happened, there's meds for schizophrenia. There's ways, like there's always ways.
There's always ways. It's just like so, oh my God, it's like my number one fear and like everything. And I smoke a lot of weed. So like that, I can't, like it's the only thing that calms me down. Yeah. It's the only thing that makes me creative. Like I have to. Yeah. But lately I've been writing a lot. Right? Really? Yeah. I've been, Hannah.
Hannah is just so funny.
She's so funny. She's misunderstood. Like I'm like.
I think she's really funny.
She's really funny. And also like everyone that hates on her, I'm like, you guys, she represents all of us.
Well, they all are hateable at different times.
But so are humans.
Are we.
So
exactly.
are we.
We are adorable and also we're fucking assholes.
Well, speaking of hate, I like to play this game. It's called Therapuss.
Oh, cute.
Is there anything you're pissed about, though?
Oh, I saw you ask who did you ask? I don't remember.
I think I asked everyone this.
But I literally was like, fuck, what would my answer be? Is there anything? Okay, you go first. Let me like.
Okay, what am I pissed about? What am I pissed about today? There's always something. Okay, I'm pissed about.
Okay, I'm pissed about
something.
Okay,
go.
I'm pissed that I feel like so many people that I know in LA are like not here right now.
Yeah.
Not even so many. Honestly, there's 2. But one of my best friends is not in LA right now.
Yeah, and it's annoying.
And I FaceTime him and he's in Europe. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't fucking answer me. Uh-huh. And I love him so much. And I am like, I'm like you where I don't know if maybe.
Trust me, what you're about to say is probably accurate.
Like I really like, especially like, this is actually a good coping mechanism. But if I'm like struggling in any way, if I'm feeling a little depression coming on, if I'm feeling a little anxious coming on.
Girl, Therapuss, she's so...
I know. We're almost done talking about this. It's okay. Like, I really, and like, I've learned to just cling for dear life to my closest friendships.
Yep,
like,
I'm obviously the same way.
Yeah, like, I'm like, answer the phone, please. I need to hang out with you. Right. Like, I need you to just like fucking baby bird me some joy.
Yes.
You know? And I'm really pissed that he's not answering. I'm like, where the fuck are you? Yeah. And that actually triggers a little bit of my abandonment stuff too. Because then I have this voice in my brain that's like, can't trust anybody. I can't rely on anybody.
Oh my God, you're me.
You're fucking alone.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But then my Buddhist practice comes in and I'm like, you know what? You never know what somebody's going through. And everybody is having their experiences in life. Maybe he's having a hard time. Maybe he's having the best time. And that's okay too.
Right.
That you're not in his mind in that moment. Because I'm sure I've done that to people too, where I'm like having the best time.
And you're not responding.
And I'm not answering my friends.
Right.
And maybe they're going through a bad time.
But it's so hard to get out of your head.
It's really hard.
Once you're in there.
It's hard when that like stuff is triggered because it definitely can activate some depression for me.
Oh, yeah. Like when she doesn't answer me, I'm like, you need to answer right now. And then I start like spiraling.
Yeah.
My thing is though, like I'm the worst. I pick fights to like prove, like I'm like, it's like, I think it's like an internal thing where I'm like,
Scorpio.
Yeah, I like pick fights like no fucking other. And like,
God.
it's just like when someone's not answering me, I'll like pick a fight. But as my mom always said, no one is ever thinking about you.
It's true.
The way you think about yourself.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're a fight picker.
I
can't wait for you to pick a fight with me.
I know. Like after we make out.
Yeah, after we make out. You use too much tongue.
I hate tongue. Oh my God.
I like a little bit of tongue, but not
a tiny
like
bit. But like I was hooking up with this guy, I think like a few months ago, and I was like,
like too much.
It's too much. It's like,
do you have like one guy that you keep coming back to?
Yeah, the one who I ask if he has a boyfriend.
Because the chemistry is so good?
I haven't seen him in 3 years. And I've hooked up with him twice. I saw him twice. Both times Julia and Brett drove me to him. Oh. He actually, I saw him, there was such a time lapse in between seeing him those 2 times that he moved.
That's insane.
He moved. I'm clinically addicted to him. If he told me right now, literally take off everything you're doing, quit your job, quit everything, and be my husband, I'd be like, done.
Well, that would be hot.
Yeah, I'd be like, done. I'd be say, bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, yeah. Camila. Gotta leave the podcast. Yeah,
I'd be like, all right, gotta go.
Gotta go. Ooh, I'm taking her. Wow, that's it. So what do you think it is about him? He is so straight. Yeah. And he, he's so straight. And like, I just am so you like more like mask presenting I think guys. It's like an internal thing that I need to work on. Yeah. I know actually, it is. There's somebody on my team who is exactly like that. Yeah. Exactly. It's an internal thing. It's like, I don't want someone similar to me. It's like it's like when people say like you don't like someone or you get annoyed with someone, it's because they remind you of yourself. I think it's like that. And like, I know I need to work on it. But like, speaking of therapists, I'm fucking pissed off about the fact that I can't find a fucking boyfriend. Yeah. To save my fucking life. I can't catch a dick to save my life. First of all, catching a dick is hard these days. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. And like, I'm on all the dating apps, bitch. I pay for them. Dating apps are, I feel like, even more like just like depression inducing because people start to just feel like not real, like AI people. Yeah. Like, it's very weird. And it's also like, I feel like, do you feel like you go out enough? I want to go out more. I don't go out enough, but I can't. But I do think like it's like what? So do you feel like mask guys, or is it mask guys, or is it straight guys? I like want to keep a secret. Like that's my thing. Like I want a straight guy that's like don't tell anyone. I don't know what that is. I think like there are ways to bring that energy to like a healthy relationship. Right. Do you know what I mean? Because there is everybody. I feel like that's like it's like kinky. Yeah. Ugh. The Scorpio in me. Yeah. Yeah. But right? Like there are ways to like. Yeah. But I get that. That's hot. It's like just like, but the dating apps are really not my friend right now. Like they just like, I don't like. I've tried it and I don't like it. I'm also really insecure about, it's different I think for girls, but like I'm very insecure about my height because like I'm really short and like it's hard because like in the gay world, like I feel like 5'8" is like the perfect, and I'm 5'3". I'm really short, and like it's just like I feel like it traps me into this box, and like I've heard a lot of stuff like that from my gay friends, where it can be very just like kind of superficial. It is very superficial. It's a very superficial world. I'm trying, but like I have my gay friends, and like they're getting boyfriends and stuff, and I'm always like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Yeah. Like, but I'm not. I feel you. Like I'm Hannah. But like that's what I'm pissed about. I fucking hate the dating apps. I hate how they just look at photos of you, X heart. That's crazy. If we really think about it, that's crazy. It's so crazy. It's crazy. You're like looking at someone, heart, X, heart. But that's like not, I think that's not a relationship. It's such a black and white way to think about a person. It really is. And like I know people are like, well, it's the new Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No. Okay. I was just going to say, I also feel like having a good profile, or what you deem to be a good profile, is like a skill. Right. It is a skill. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like a content curator skill. And it's like, you could be a great person, a lovely person. Right. But you could choose the worst pictures. You could like be too lazy to put a bio, and then you X that person. Exactly. And it's like, or you could be like somebody who's really good at curating their life, but in real life, you suck. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Shut up. Do not. It kind of is. No, I honestly think that you're so special. Stop it. No, even from like meeting you right now. And I always like, I've heard that from a lot of my gay friends, that it can be like very superficial and like all about the physical. And I think in some senses, I feel like for straights, it can be like that too. But there's a little bit more. I know, you're right. You're right. Well, it's just hard because like, sometimes when you're on a date, and I've had this experience, and I won't get into it, don't worry, because I get into it every episode, but I've been on it. She says every time, she says, stop. Like, but I go on dates, and like, it's like a friend date, and it's like, okay. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, but they can kind of get you on that. They can be like, you don't know. Like, it's, whereas like, you know, but how do you meet people? It's so hard. It's really hard. I tried the dating apps. You like them? Sometimes I feel like it's good practice. It is good practice. Because I feel like I've been working since I was like 15. So
wow.
It's just been a lot of time of like working, and I feel like I need like just the practice of texting guys and being like, I don't know, maybe we like go for a walk or something, or, you know, like, and I've only really like done the dating app dates like 3 times.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe one time it's been fun and worth it.
Right.
Oh, I have water. I forgot. But I feel like it's just like not, there's something also so not sexy about, like you just said, like the dynamic of like, for example, like it being a secret or whatever. There's like that stuff. And I feel like there's something so unsexy about dating apps being like, I think you're attractive.
Right.
You think I'm attractive. Let us date and see if we are a match and if we get married and procreate.
Right.
Like, it's just like, there's just no, at least if you're at a party, you're like, oh my God, does he like me? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, are we friends?
Those are the hottest hookups too.
Those are the hottest hookups.
I've had one of those, or two, but the second, I've had one good one. And like, I've had one good one. You were there, bitch. It was really, it was fun. I had a fun night. It was really fun. It was like we were flirting the whole night. I've never experienced that before in my life. And I was like, oh, this is a vibe.
I want that more than I want like a boyfriend right now.
Oh, same.
Like nights like that. It's really hard. I'm telling you, I feel like I've been like single for way too long. Like I'm trying, but it's hard.
It's hard.
I'm pissed about that too.
I'm not
even pissed about not having a boyfriend. I'm pissed about like, where is those spicy nights, because I was looking for them at Coachella.
Yeah. No, you will never find them at Coachella.
Right?
Never. Coachella's not the place.
It's not.
You know where you can find them though? Miami.
It's hard. It's hard to date in Miami.
Okay.
I feel like there's more.
Yeah, I actually kind of just lied.
It's okay. I lie all the time. I think like the ratio of hot girls to hot guys in Miami is like very different. There's very hot girls.
Oh, the hottest.
I don't think there's that many hot guys.
Where did you like to go out in Miami ever?
I do, but then again, it's like when I'm working right now, it's literally like being like an athlete.
Right? Yeah, it is.
Like it's like I can't fucking drink. I like, you know, like it sucks, but I do love to go. I love it. Like I really tried to go balls to the wall at Coachella.
Yeah. Did you go to any after parties?
I did.
Those are fun. I shook ass at the after parties.
It's so fun.
Did you go to? I went to this one. They were like giving pizza bagels out. And it was really fun, and I like.
We had Tostino's pizza rolls at our house.
Ooh, how was that?
I didn't have any.
Okay, well, they're amazing.
I know they're amazing.
Yeah, but
I love little snackies.
I went to this after party, and Rihanna and A$AP Rocky DJ'd.
What?
It was crazy, and we were like shaking ass, and they were playing like 2000s hits, and like it was so
because
fun.
that's my favorite fucking genre of music
Me too,
ever in the world. I had a party that was like all like 2000s music.
What? Really?
I know, I did. We didn't know each other back then.
Oh, I was about to be like, where's my invite?
What? 25.
25
years old party. My brain did a weird thing there.
It's like 25. I was like, the number?
I went, 25.
Yeah, I was like,
25, what?
But was it fun?
It was fun. I think he went a little bit more 90s in the music than 2000s. But 2000s is like, that's like my go-to like workout playlist. Like when you do the cold plunge.
Yes.
What, do you play music?
I play the same song over and over.
What is it?
It's Cruel Summer. It's exactly 3 minutes long.
That's amazing.
It's exactly 3 minutes long, and I start it and I cold plunge.
What do you tell yourself? Like, what do you picture?
Skinny.
Yeah.
I'm like, skinny, just come on, sit.
Skinny.
And then like I get out and like, I feel like I'm on like fucking drugs. Like you're like,
yes, it's crazy.
You like dunk and you're like, what the fuck
You do
just
feel like
happened?
you're on drugs. It's so crazy.
I love a cold plunge.
Me
They
too.
changed my life. Like before, like
I know.
but today I was supposed to wake up at 6 a.m. and cold plunge because I was so nervous for you to come.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, Louise. I woke up being like, I'm so nervous. I couldn't sleep till 5 a.m. last night.
Oh my God, I love you so much.
I love you, bitch. I love you. Like
I was nervous to come too.
No, you weren't.
I saw you like with the interview with Renee, and I was like, fuck, Renee is so funny.
Oh, she is so.
I was like, Camila, don't try to be funny like Renee. You'll never be funny like Renee.
No, you are so funny. I said to Louise, I go, Camila is so funny. I'm so fucking excited for us to like kiki.
No, I was really excited for us to kiki too. And because I really was like, I need more friends out here.
Wait, I have like 4 friends.
No, I know. And I see them. I see them on the TikToks. Who's the one that took like an hour to chop the carrot?
Julia.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah, that was Julia. Julia, we're talking about how you can't chop the fucking carrot.
When you zoomed in and it was like.
Because what's wrong with you? Like,
what?
what's wrong with you?
It's so fast. Like,
no,
just like fucking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
we were cooking and Julia, like, okay, here's the thing about Julia.
I gotta come for like a little night.
No, you have to, and we'll cook. Brett will be the one that cooks because, like, we're always like, this is what we want, and Julia will, like, help prep.
Like prep.
I'm entertainment. Julia will help prep. And then I turn around and I'm like, why did we pick Julia for this job? She literally, Julia, I love her so much, love her to death, cannot do anything.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
She can't do anything.
She's
just like there for support. She doesn't know how to work a phone. She doesn't know how to work a computer. She doesn't know how to cut a carrot.
It's a miracle she's alive.
Yeah, she's honest to God, it is a miracle that bitch is alive. Like, I don't know how she does it.
Yeah.
But you need to come for a night.
I would love to. I'm kind of like notoriously not a great person to cook with though, because I'm like one of those like kitchen generals.
Oh, that's the best.
I take
person
it
to
really
cook with.
seriously. Like I'm like, get out.
No, but that's perfect. We'll be there for entertainment and you'll cook.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll come to you.
Yeah.
I think I'll come to you.
Yeah.
I'll let you run the kitchen.
Yeah, totally.
I'll bring Julia.
Like, you guys go hang out over there. When it's done, then we'll kiki.
Oh my God. What? Yeah. We need to make swamp soup together.
Oh, what is swamp soup?
Okay, this is my meal. So whenever we're like, you guys, summer's coming up. We gotta get it together.
Right. Summer is coming. Does it feel like summer to you,
Nope.
by the way? Does not.
Ever since I mean, I know you kind of had an untraditional growing up because you were like in the public eye, but like ever since I graduated college, like I'm like, what the fuck is summer? Like, what is summer? Because like it's just hot now and I hate the heat.
Interesting.
I hate the heat, but I like the feeling of summer. I get really, really depressy in the winter.
Me too.
Like no other. Like I'm like, oh my God, when it fucking rains, sayonara.
Right.
Yeah, but oh my God.
So what if before you graduated, summer was like the concentrated like block of time to like rage.
Yes. So like,
and now like when you're an adult, you're like, I could just rage all the time. Therefore I don't.
Therefore I don't because I'm like,
I
shouldn't. But during college, it was like, okay, we have summer, like let's fuck around. But then it became like, who's gonna get what internship? And then are you working? And then like,
right.
But during like, I would say high school, that was like my reels. I mean, you remember even before everything.
Yes. But what I did during summer is like, I just like stayed on the fucking computer.
Yeah, me too.
Like till 7 a.m.
What games did you play growing up on the computer?
I played like, well, this is when I was little, but like I just saw something. I was like, you remember like the Sweet Life of Zack, like the fucking
the hotel game, the hotel lobby game. Yeah.
What was the one that was like everybody wanted fucking Club Penguin?
Yeah, duh. Pop Tropica was my big one.
Yeah.
I played this game called, no one knows it, called Girl Sense.
Okay.
And like I would design clothes and sell them. I also was a big Moshi Monsters fan.
Okay.
Webkins.
Webkins.
I'm VU.
Okay. What is the one that was like with the crops and you harvest them?
Oh.
And the farm. That
Farmville.
shit was fucking lit.
Farmville was my shit. I used to play that shit on Facebook all the time.
Same. But what I did like in middle school was like really just like I would pull up like YouTube like karaoke or whatever and just like fucking sing, record myself with my hand over the camera, upload it to YouTube, and then like delete it 2 days later.
Are you serious? Please tell me you still have those videos.
No, I'm so mad. I had like literally 20 covers. I deleted them all.
No.
I was like, I don't like it.
And then now you sing for a living.
Yeah.
Wait, I wish you still had those. I still have my videos from when I was little.
I know. The first one that I did was, do you guys know? Send it on.
Yeah. On and on. No, you didn't.
It's one, but it's not the fire.
Send it on.
Be the heart.
Oh my God, I love that song.
That was my first one.
You did Send It On?
Yeah, I did Send It On.
Did you watch the Disney Channel games then?
What? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was my shit. They
I
had
was
an
like,
inflatable
why
couch
is Nick sitting next to her? He's mine.
Oh, I was a Joe girl. I was like,
I was a Nick girl.
I was like, Joe, you're mine.
Yeah.
Like, you're mine.
You were one of the three. My sister is actually a Kevin girl.
Oh my God, the Disney Channel fucking games.
No, he is cute though. He is cute. We love you, Kevin. But anyway, yeah, I was a Nick girl for sure. I was like in everyone, not in everyone girl, but I definitely had like my different phases of.
Oh, I had a Bieber phase.
I had a Bieber phase.
I had a Harry Styles phase.
Yeah,
that was like my biggest phase.
Me,
like
Harry Styles phase?
Yeah,
me too.
It was my biggest, and then
me too.
I eventually like kind of grew out of that, and I went into the actor route. So like I became obsessed with Ashton Kutcher. I became obsessed
grown
with, like,
man.
No, grown. Man.
Yeah.
I watched Call Me by Your Name, and I was like, that's what I want.
Yeah, that's a hot fucking movie.
It ruined my life. I watched that and I was like, so that's what I need.
Well, that's why you can't like find a boy, because your bar is too high. Your bar is Call Me by Your Name.
My bar is Call Me by Your Name. Like, well, we're actually going to France. If I don't get a boyfriend, I'm joining the church.
Okay.
Like, I'm joining the church.
When are you going to France?
2 weeks.
Fun.
And then
that's summer.
That's summer. I'm going for work, but I'm going in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm going.
But you're going with the fruit.
We're going with her. I'm going with her. And I'm like,
am I the fruit here?
Yeah, you're the fruit. And like, I'm gonna find a boyfriend.
Yeah,
I was like, we're gonna go drink. We're gonna smoke cigarettes. Like, it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask you. I'm so sorry. When you're making this album, what have you been listening to? Like, that's like my favorite thing to ask someone. Like,
I love that.
What did you listen to while you were making the album? Like,
I listened to a lot of rap.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of Drake.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like different rap. A lot of Kodak Black.
I love Kodak Black.
Me too. A lot of 2000s hip hop and R&B.
Like Nelly and stuff.
Yeah, and like just like the kind of like the hits from that time.
Yeah.
And I also listen to a lot of Mother Lana.
Yeah.
Listen to a lot of Boy Genius.
Oh, I love Boy Genius.
Yeah, me too. There's like the indie side of me and then like the hip hop side of me.
Yeah.
Where like I was always alternating between the two.
That's kind of how I felt growing up too. I found myself, I was very like into the pop girls. Very into pop music.
I'm really into pop. I love pop music too.
That's like where I was.
That's
like
your home.
Yeah, that's my home. That's like,
no, totally.
I just wrote something. Go figure. But I wrote about how like the only outlet I had when I had OCD was like pop girls and like pop music and being like a stan and like being a fan and like loving my pop girls.
Well, me too, honestly. Like from like, I think maybe like 13 to like probably 16 or 17 or something like that. I was like just a big pop culture fan.
Yep.
Like I love it.
Right.
It's so fun.
It's so fun.
And I also think like the people that you love teach you so much about
I've been
yourself.
screaming that from the rooftops.
You know what I mean? Like growing up and like loving Taylor.
Yeah.
Like it really taught me so much about the kind of person I want to be.
I always say Taylor taught me like, you just need to be confident in what you put out.
Yes.
And if they don't catch on now, they'll catch on later.
I feel like she like, especially when I was younger, she like taught me how to like love and how to dream.
Yep.
Like Enchanted.
Oh,
I was like,
bitch.
well, this is what I want in life. And then also like as a writer, like I was like, oh, I feel like she taught so many women how to just be a boss ass bitch.
I started writing again because of her. I listened to her shit and I was like, really listening to her again in COVID and girl. No, don't worry.
Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I started writing again because of her. Really.
I started writing because of her.
Yeah. Really.
And wait. Writing like what's the medium?
Like I write like I was in college and high school. I was really like big on speech writing, so I would take a lot of speech classes. I just loved writing speeches.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was like my favorite thing. My mom, whenever she had to have a speech, she had one of my high school projects like in her room of a speech I wrote. So like to reference, like it was my favorite thing in the world. Now I kind of like an essay. Like I like an essay.
Oh, I love that.
I love an essay. Like so, me and Julia and our friend Brett will like write essays about Taylor Swift songs sometimes.
Oh, I love that. But those are really like, you should submit those to like.
I post them, but everyone's like, what's wrong with you?
Well, I think it's like, I feel like wherever you post them, like people on like, I feel like Instagram or TikTok are like not trying to like read long form things, but you should like submit them to like, I don't know, like the Atlantic or something or New York Times.
I started writing album reviews and I did one for Cowboy Carter and I did one for Taylor and then Billboard published them.
That's so sick.
So that was probably one of my favorite moments of all this shit.
I love that for you. That's so exciting.
I was like, I just woke up one day and I was just like, because it started when Ariana put out Eternal Sunshine.
Yes.
And felt so passionate about how much I loved it that I wrote like a little blurb on Instagram and people liked it. So then I did it for Casey.
And then that.
When it was Beyonce, I just wrote like a whole one. And then for Taylor, I wrote a whole one. And like, it's just like.
Oh, I can't. I want to read them.
I'll send you them. They're like my favorite. I just love writing about like lyrics and music. Like,
I love that. And I feel like we need more kind of deep dives into music like that because you appreciate it so much more. Like when I always like when I'm like reading like the Times or Atlantic or whatever. That's my Sunday tradition. I'll have a coffee and like peruse.
Oh, you read like a magazine every Sunday?
Yeah, like just online, just the apps.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I need to start doing that.
But their like breakdowns of like musical artists are like so interesting. Like I love it.
Oh, me too.